Your midterm exam is coming up soon, so I thought I'd show you some of the resources. I did send you the links in the announcements. I think it is just easier to see it this way. So when you're in your home page, just click on modules. You can scroll down until you find this particular module. Midterm exam, problem sets, final exam, all kinds of help is available on this particular module. Look at the first page in the module, midterm exam review. It goes from modules 1 through 7. It's really 1 through 6. It goes only up to a certain point, as you'll see in the review problems. I want you to click on the midterm review. The midterm review is a bunch of problems. It's practice problems. And you'll see answers in parentheses. I suggest you do each one of these problems. But before you do each problem, I want you to watch the videos of examples very similar to these problems. So let me go back. So if you look at the first problem on the problem set, on the practice problem for the midterm, if you click on the first one, notice it says watch this video and do question number 1 of the midterm review. If you watch this video, it'll give you an example of something very similar to the first problem on the review. I'll just go through another one. Let's just click on some random midterm. Look at this. It says watch the following video and do problem 3 on the midterm review. So each of these videos helps you with certain problems on the midterm review. I think you should watch the video because sometimes we assume that we know how to do the problems, but you might get the wrong answers if you're not following the correct process. So it's a good idea to just watch it quickly. You can forward through the video if you think that you know the process, but at least look at it before you solve the problem. That would be a good review, a good way to review for the exam. Now, most recently, I created the problem set, and each one of you should see the attachment on your problem set as a comment, which contains the graded problem set. So go over the graded problem set and you'll see why you lost a few points on each problem. The only resource available to you during the exam is the handout. And if you're doing conversion equations, you're only allowed to use the equations in the given handout, which means you have to show your work for everything. So make sure you're going over this review before you take the exam. I also want you to go over the graded problem set. And if you have any questions, please email me or text me. You know my number. It's in the syllabus. Let me just go back and quickly show you once again. Under modules, look for this particular module. It's a whole bunch of videos. If you look at the ending, you'll see nursing calculation videos that I sent you earlier are also added here. You'll definitely get one question which would involve nursing calculation. So make sure you go over each one of these. Now the first page contains the actual review. Watch the videos before you do each one of these problems. There's one more important video here, which is basically an overview of all types of financial math problems that we've done in this class. The formulas for the financial math problems are available in the handout. You don't have to memorize them, but it's important to know which formula applies to which situation or which type of financial math problem. And if you know which formula applies, and if you know how to plug in numbers into the formula and use your calculator to find the final answer, then these are probably the easiest problems that you'll see in your exam. So please don't neglect this. Watch this video. It is really helpful, especially if you're confused with which formula applies to which problem. If you have any questions, as usual, please email me or text me, and you'll get a response as soon as I receive the communication.